is really hot. Slaps. All right, let's do this. To my channel. Merry Christmas to you and your family. If you are watching this, it is part of my 10 days of creating Christmas series, and I want you guys to join me for all of the 10 days. If you don't know, I have been posting already. I think by the time this video is out, I would have posted some already on my Instagram page at Tiffany the Creative. So make sure you're also following me on there so you don't miss any of the creations. I'm showing you guys lots of DIY projects for the holiday season. I'm showing you recipes like some of the things we're gonna look at today, and also even like a Christmas themed date night. It's there's a whole lot going on. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you guys go follow me. But for this video, I'm showing you guys 5 amazing holiday drink recipes or drink ideas for the Christmas season. I saved my favorite 2 for the very end, so make sure you stay tuned until then. And I want you guys to get comfy. Go get a drink, get some tea, get some hot chocolate, get some eggnog, put on some PJs or a comfy knit, and let's do this. Let's get into the vibes. You know what I mean? Put on some Christmas music in the back. This is gonna be a good time. All right, get relaxed. I'll wait. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, and so first things first is we are going to start off with a classic. It's the peppermint white hot chocolate. It's so easy to make, and I definitely have this, like I either make it once or order it once for sure every holiday Christmas season. So the first thing you want to do is add some white hot chocolate powder to your mug or to your countertop, considering that's what I'm doing. So you're just going to add about 3 scoops, and I'm going to clean this up and then get back to it. There's so many ways that you can achieve this flavor. The first is that you can make the white hot chocolate and put a peppermint tea bag in it. I love doing that at Tim Hortons or at Second Cup because it's a really nice, easy way to do it. You can also add some pure peppermint extract, just a couple drops to your white hot chocolate, and you'll get the same effect. And the method that we're going to use today is the candy cane method, and this method is very authentic to the taste, of course, because you're using real candy canes, but you do have to note that this obviously is going to add extra sugar, so I would make sure that my white hot chocolate powder is not sweetened, and if it is, just use a lot less. Like this one that I made was really sweet. Like this spoon would have been enough, but you know, I didn't really consider that. So yeah, it was just really sweet, so I don't suggest that. I'm just gonna add some steamed milk to this. It's so simple, guys. That's actually it. That's all that goes into the drink. You're just gonna stir it up, and that's it. This method is kind of like, I really like this method because the color from the candy canes actually ends up melting into the drink, so you get this really cute like pink hue to the white hot chocolate. It's nice. So I'm just gonna add some whipped cream to top it all off, and I'm just gonna zoom out here so you can see I'm gonna add some candy cane pieces on top as well. And guys, that's it. That's the final product. That is your peppermint white hot chocolate. All right, so this next one, look at that. It looks so sexy. Okay, guys, this one is the frozen hazelnut hot chocolate. We're keeping with that hot chocolate theme, but this hazelnut one is flavored with you guessed it, Nutella. So that's actually what's in this little squeeze bottle. It's just melted down Nutella, I think a little bit of water, but you do not need to do this. Heads up, what you can do is just take 2 heaping tablespoons of Nutella and just put it into your little glass there. You do not need to actually melt it down or do anything like this. I just had it on hand already done. So yeah, I would just suggest taking 2 big heaping tablespoons because I actually even added way more Nutella to this after, which I'll show you. And here I am just being weird. Okay. So you're just gonna add about 3 spoons of hot chocolate powder to the Nutella. And then you're just going to melt it down with a little bit of hot water. What you're doing here is you're kind of making like a syrup, essentially, that you're going to end up pouring over the ice and then creating kind of that frozen hot chocolate. But we just want to make sure that the powder and the Nutella dissolves properly before we do any of that. Anyway, we're going to pour this over the ice. That looks so good. You're just going to pour that over, and then we're going to thin it out a little bit with some milk. You can use whatever milk you want. I'm just using some lactose-free milk because, baby girl, we're not trying to blow up Christmas. That's what we're not trying to do. But yeah, so you're just going to add some milk, and then you are going to add some xanthum gum. Now, you don't have to add this, guys. This is like, it's really not by force. What this does is it actually changes the consistency of the drink. I don't know if you've noticed, but like when you make like a frap at home, it's really icy. This is actually the trick from like Starbucks and Second Cup. They use xanthum gum, and that's how we actually end up getting that really nice velvety texture at the end, which I will show you. But you do not need to add it, but you can get it if you want from like specialty food stores or online. I got mine at Bulk Barn. So I'm just blending all of that stuff up now, and right here I'm showing you guys that I added the extra Nutella in, so I'm just blending it again. So definitely I would suggest going with the 2 heaping tablespoons in the very beginning. And here is the best part. This deserves some like sexy music. Look at the texture, guys. Look at the texture. And we're just going to top it off with some whipped cream, of course. And I'm going to drizzle some of that Nutella, that melted Nutella on there. And we're just going to keep it cute and festive and add a little candy cane straw. And there you guys have it. That is your frozen hazelnut hot chocolate. Alright guys, this one is amazing. We are making a gingerbread latte, except we are making our own homemade gingerbread syrup. It's so easy to make. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So first things first is we're going to start off with, you guessed it, ginger. The 2 key flavors of gingerbread is ginger and molasses, and so those 2 things are going to go into this. Now guys, just a heads up, like this was kind of a little bit of a weird process, because like I'm not gonna lie to you, it was smelling a little funky. Like it didn't smell like gingerbread, it smelled like food. I don't know how to really explain it, but trust me, it tasted so good. So I'm just adding some vanilla extract, and I added some cinnamon already to this, and I'm gonna add in the molasses. This is something that you can't skip. I don't like molasses on its own, but that is the actual like second predominant flavor of gingerbread. So just add it in. Trust the process, guys. It's going to be really good at the end. And this, I mean, it's syrup, right? And so it calls for like bare sugar. There's two different types of sugar in here. Don't worry about it, guys. It's the holidays. You know what I mean? We're going to add in some hot water to just kind of get everything kind of incorporated and a little bit melted down. Now you're actually supposed to do this on the stove in a saucepan and make it come to a boil and simmer it out for like 5 minutes. But girl, ain't nobody got time for that. So I mixed this up, and then I put it in the microwave for like 2 minutes, and honestly guys, it came out perfectly fine. So you can do it my way too. Now, I make syrup at home for my coffees all the time. So I got this glass syrup bottle off of Amazon, but you don't need to do this. You can just put it in any kind of sealed container. And I also don't suggest pouring this in hot. I mean, it didn't do anything bad to the straw or the bottle itself, but if you have time to let it cool down, I would suggest letting it cool down. And there you go, guys. That's our homemade gingerbread syrup. And while that was actually in the microwave, I started making my espresso. Now you can make your espresso however you want. If you have an espresso machine, you can use that. If you have a French press, that's what I'm using today. You can make it however you want. And if you don't have espresso beans or an espresso maker or way to make espresso, you can just make some strongly brewed coffee and you will get a similar effect. This is probably my favorite part about using a French press, because you just get to separate all of that goodness. And honestly, this is such an easy way to make espresso. This is like a daily thing for me. Okay, so now we're just gonna add in our gingerbread syrup. I think I added about 3.5 or 4 pumps of this. It is definitely flavorful, so you don't need to add a lot. I added in my espresso, and I thought, honestly, based off of the size of the cup, that was a lot of espresso, but it actually wasn't. I ended up adding more at the end. So I'm just adding in my steamed milk here. That looks so good. But you see, now it's like it's getting way too light, so I went back in and I added some more of the espresso. And I'm just gonna top that off. I used some cinnamon, but you can use some nutmeg if you want, just to give it more of that gingerbready vibe. And there you guys have it. That is our gingerbread latte. Okay guys, now this is my absolute favorite drink. I saved the best two for last. My favorite drink of the season all throughout this video. It's the eggnog French toast latte. Now this is actually inspired from my mom, because around Christmas time every year she makes French toast, which is like one of my favorite things to have her make for me, except she makes it with eggnog because it's available during the season. And guys, it is my favorite breakfast food of the season, and so that's where the inspiration came from here. So actually what I'm just going to do is add some maple syrup, and that's going to be our sweetener for this drink. And guys, when I tell you that this thing is so simple, it's so straightforward. It's literally 3 ingredients. It's a maple syrup, we're gonna add some espresso, and then we're just gonna add some steamed eggnog, and that's it. Now see guys, this right here is the key. It's the key. The eggnog makes this drink amazing, because eggnog is already sweet, it's already flavored and spicy and good. It's so yummy. It just ties the whole drink together. Just add some whipped cream to this, and I'm gonna top it extra special because I mean it is my favorite drink. I just dusted on some cinnamon, and I'm going to drizzle on some maple syrup on top just to finish it off. Guys, please try this drink, okay? Trust me, this will be a fan favorite. I can see it in the stars already. Your family will love this. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think. All right, the last drink is my second favorite. It is the cinnamon bun cheesecake cold brew. I know that's a lot to say, and you're probably like, how is that even gonna work? Well, here is the thing. There's a little bit of a backstory. I don't know if you guys are familiar with cheese tea. Like when you go to a bubble tea spot, they have this thing called cheese tea. And I was really skeptical about it at first, but it's amazing. Essentially, all it is it's just like a cheesecake topping that they put on top of their drinks, and it's so good. They have like chocolate cheese drinks. They have regular tea with the cheese topping. It's so good, guys. It's essentially just like a cream cheese frosting. Like think of it like what they put on like a red velvet cupcake, except it's not as heavy as a frosting. It's more like a whipped cream, and it's honestly so simple to make. It's just cream cheese that I softened, and whipping cream, some white sugar, and a pinch of salt. That's all that goes into this. I didn't even use a recipe for this time. I've linked the recipe down below for you guys, but it's my third time making it, so I kind of just make it to my taste. And you know, I suggest you guys follow the recipe the first time, but the second time around, feel free to kind of tweak it to how you like it, the consistency or the taste. I like mine to be a little bit more cheesy than sweet, on the sweet side, so I added a little bit more of the cream cheese and a little bit more of the whipped cream to give it just a little bit of a thicker consistency. So this is kind of what you're looking for. You're looking for, like, I would say like a yogurt type of consistency, and that will float perfectly on top of your drink. All right, so here is the fun part. I've added some ice to a glass, and I would suggest using any kind of sweetener that you like. I would suggest using like a cinnamon dolce syrup if you have that, or a cinnamon syrup, or even putting some cinnamon in the glass, because that will really heighten the cinnamon flavor. But maple syrup is what I had on me at the time, so I'm just gonna add my iced coffee to that. You guys can get this at the store. It's just regular Starbucks iced coffee that's already made, and I'm just gonna pour that in and stir it up and incorporate it with the syrup and the sweetener that I have there. Okay, now here is my favorite part of this entire thing. We are putting on the cheese foam, guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. I'm gonna let you guys just enjoy this, okay? So I put about 4 big spoons of it on there. And guys, this is absolutely amazing. Trust me, I know you're gonna love it. And of course, it wouldn't be a cinnamon bun cheesecake if we didn't top it off with some cinnamon sugar. So I just dusted some of that on there. Guys, this drink is absolutely beautiful. It tastes amazing. Just look at how pretty it looks. The cream cheese foam kind of just starts dripping into the cold brew. It's so good. Definitely try this one as well. Definitely a must try from all of these. And look, you can impress your guests over the holiday season with how beautiful this looks. I hope you guys try this at home and I love it. Let me know if you guys do.
Alright guys, that is it for the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed these recipe ideas, and I also hope that you guys have made it this far in the video, because I want you guys, if you've made it this far, to type down below in the comments what is your favorite holiday drink. That way I get to go and try it as well. I'm so excited for the other days to come of this 10 days of creating Christmas series. If you're not already following me on Instagram, go follow me right now at Tiffany the Creative, so you guys do not miss any of the creations that I have to come. And speaking of, I have one of these things that I am creating over the holiday season, and that is these custom ornaments for your tree, and you can give them out as gifts for your friends or your family members. Put them as little stocking stuffers. Even like if you know, like a recently married couple, like their first Christmas together, or even just for your own family keepsake, whatever the case may be, a little stocking stuffer, things like that. They're completely customizable, the shape, the ribbon, as well as what you get to put on them. So Instagram DM me, again at Tiffany the Creative. They're only $15, and I'm doing a bundle where if you order 10, you will get one of them completely free. So go over to my Instagram, make sure you order one of these beautiful, cute little, look at them. I think they're so cute and like aesthetic. Anyway, message me on Instagram if you want to get some of those sent over to you and your family for the holiday season. Also, all the recipes for today will be down in the bio in the description, so make sure you guys go check that out. And that is it. I hope you guys had an amazing time watching this video again, and Merry Christmas.